All right, so since I have time today, I thought I would do a really quick, maybe quick because I talk a lot, but we'll see, a quick video on how to tape a wig. This could apply to toppers as well. I feel like I get this question a lot and I feel like people are terrified of taping anything. And guys, I just want to let you know that taping is amazing. I mean, I was scared to death the first couple times that I used tape as well. And you know, like at least we're not using Gorilla Glue on our head. That girl was whack. I can't believe she did that. Anyways, back to our subject. Taping is super easy, and I just want to let you guys know that it is so nice when you have your piece laid down and it's taped for the remainder of the day and you don't have to worry about anything. Then you can run your hands through your hair, you can put it up. It's just, to me, it is simple, it is easy to get off, and it's great for those days that you just, you know, want to put your wig on and have it stay and whatever you got going on. So I'm going to show you here. I have one of my Slavic pieces here, and I'm a 21-inch head, so I have a really, really tiny head. And wigs always have to be like resized. All right, so tape, as far as tape goes, there's a lot of different tape out there that I like. This one is called, actually I don't even have the name of it on there. It just says 2K. I got it on Amazon, and the reason I like it is because it comes in these strips and you see they're perforated. And so I don't like big, thick pieces. I like the littler pieces. So you're able to tear these like so, and you can tear them again if you want like smaller pieces or longer pieces. It's just up to you. So the first step to taping is you always want to wipe your forehead down with rubbing alcohol, just to make sure you're starting with oil-free zone. You want no makeup on there. You want no oils, nothing on there, no hair products, nothing on there that could possibly keep, what is my dog eating? That could keep the wig from sticking. So I'm gonna wipe down my forehead really, really well. Even some of my hair there, just in case. And extensions, this is the tape that is used and it comes off of the hair. So don't freak out if you get it on your hair. And it comes off super easy with just like rubbing alcohol. All right, so the way you do this, there's a couple different ways to do it, but this is my favorite. Let me show you. All right, so you're gonna peel that double-sided tape off. See how it's slightly rounded up top? I think this one's called a C curve maybe, or an A curve. I can't remember. Yeah, of course it's not on here either. I will put the product info when I can find it in the comments. So this is the sticky side. That rounded part, you obviously want to go this side, okay? Try not to get your fingers all over the tape because it will, you know, keep it from sticking. So I'm gonna put the first one right here. Now again, I am not going to stress if this gets on my hair. In fact, it's okay if some gets on my hair. Okay, so I've got that piece down. Now let's take another piece, peel off the double-sided tape, like so. Don't manhandle it, handle it gently. All right, so there we go. See, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You don't have to stress about that. You don't even have to really worry about this spot right here, but if you have like a little bit of OCD, which I can as well sometimes, you can take another piece of tape if you want, and you can put it there. I'll show you in a minute how I would do that. Now these little tabs are made to peel off. I have like kind of a widow's peak, so my hairline's a little awkward. So it's hard for me to get these like perfect, so don't stress out about perfection, guys. Nobody's seeing this part under your head. Okay, so now the tape is on. See that I got it a little bit on my widow's peak? It's okay, it's gonna come off. Trust me, trust me. All right, let's look around here. Okay, so this is a silk top that I have, and it's got the little bit of the lace front, and that's what I want to tape down. So I'm going to put my wig on a little differently than I usually would, because usually I would just dive into it, but if you dive into it, you have to be really, really careful because you can catch it on the tape but in the wrong spot, and then you have to start all over again. So I'm gonna look in the mirror here, and I like to line up as best as I can. Like I know that this one has, let me see, a slight off center part. So I don't want to look like I have a 2 head, so I don't want to put it like way down here, and I don't want to look like I have a 5 head and put it all the way up here. You want to look in the mirror and really pay attention to what you're doing before you get this stuck. Okay, so I'm gonna stick it exactly where I want it, which is right there. I'm gonna press it down, and then I'm just gonna kind of guide the rest of the hairline with the glue or the tape. Okay, here we go. And And I don't ever put any really by my ears unless I want to do the ear tabs, which maybe I should for you guys. Okay, so get that stuck down all the way down here to the sides. Okay, like I said, let's stop right. This is a good stopping point, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by the sideburns. So see, I have my natural sideburns. Say I wanna cover that completely with the wig. I'm gonna put another piece of tape. Really, I like these littler pieces because otherwise you get the big chunky pieces, and I just don't like those big thick pieces. I like the thin ones. Okay, so curved side going towards your head. So I'm just gonna pull my sideburn out of the way a little bit here, and I'm just gonna stick that right there, okay? Let's peel off the double-sided tape. Sometimes it can be a little tricky getting it off. You just have to get your fingernail in there. There you go. Okay, so there we go. That is partially on my hair again, which is fine. So then I'm gonna take this little ear tab here, which I have already cut to my liking, and I am just going to stick it right where it needs to go. Press down, and there we go. It's covering my sideburn. So let's go the other way. Okay, I'm just gonna push everything down. Let's make sure it's on there good. Okay, let's do this other side. There's my sideburn. Here's my tape. And let's try it again. See how it even came off of my hair? All right. Okay, this time it's on this side. Stick it down and then lift up that lever. Not the lever, but the tab. You know what I mean? There we go. All right, so I've got the tape there, and then I'm gonna pull my regular sideburn kind of back, and then I'm gonna pull this forward exactly where I want it and stick it. And it's really that easy. All right, so I'm gonna take out a few baby hairs here, because sometimes too, when you tape down the front, even if you have like a little bit of tape that's like still kind of hanging out, I actually utilize that to like kind of stick my baby hairs down too. And I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So baby hairs, you're gonna pull out the amount that you want. I personally like a little more baby hair, so I'm gonna pull out about that much. And I'm gonna take my little razor guy here, which I buy on Amazon too, and I'm just gonna razor some of that off into an angle, which is creating that baby hair for me. It's really hard to do this when you're watching yourself in the mirror. Okay, so we got some baby hairs there. When there's a little tape left in there, on there, if there's any tape left on your forehead, and stick those baby hairs down to it. All right, I'm just taking like a little spray wax right now, and I'm spraying it on those baby hairs to get them to lay flat, because right after you cut the baby hairs, they have a life of their own. So that's when some people go in and like, it's called laying your edges. I don't really like that look, so I'm not really trying to go for that. I just want some little tiny baby hairs here and there. So I just take a little product, and that's maybe waxy, a little bit waxy, or you can do like a little hairspray even, and just kind of let them lay down like that. And now, of course, the one thing I didn't bring over here was a brush. All right, so now we've got our piece taped down, and the thing I love the most about the tape is the freedom to be able to do this. And the freedom to be able to, like, if I wanted to, I could take this and I can put this up in a cute little top knot. Birdie, do you have my clip? Probably. She literally eats everything. So you can put it up in like a little clip, and then you can pull little baby hairs down, because everybody has baby hair. So I always am a fan of baby hairs. So I can put it up. I don't have to worry about it the entire day, run my hands through my head, and voila, we are taped. We are taped on the sideburns. Don't worry about anything there. In fact, I would probably even go in here now and take out some more baby hairs here. I take my baby hairs like down here, because if you ever notice, some people too have baby hairs. Like if you want to create like a little sideburn, you can create a little sideburn here. So see how that, take a little bit out, take your razor, just cut a little off. So what you see a little bit of my real sideburn sticking out here, which is awesome. I always encourage people to use their bio hair if they have it. And then I'm pulling down those made baby hairs, and it just looks super realistic. You want to do it all the way around the perimeter. And if you want to wear your hair up high, don't worry about anything with that either. So, what do you guys think? It's not as hard as you thought it would be. See? So that's my little 2 cents for the day. I hope you guys
Okay, I
enjoyed,
forgot that I'm going to show you guys
guys the other way that you can do this too. This is easier for a lot of people. You're gonna take these same strips, tear them. You are going to peel off the little tabs, as so. Okay, there we go. Again, the rounded part is gonna go towards the hairline. So I'm gonna actually stick it on the wig this time, okay? A lot of people like to do it this way. So, let me see the best way to show you. It's so hard backwards, but we're gonna go for it here. All right, so I'm gonna stick this as far up to the hairline, that very, very edge of the lace. It's okay if you go a little over, you don't have to be exact again. I'm just gonna put it as best as you can up to the lace there. We're gonna take the other one, same thing, pull the tabs. There we go. Let's stick it. There we go. It's on. Make sure that you press it in very well so that it's on the lace. Still, you're gonna clean, you know, your rubbing alcohol, use your rubbing alcohol and clean. Now you're gonna pull the tabs and make sure that the sticky side stays down. So if you have to grab the edge a little bit, you can. Peel this off, like so. And there we have the tape on here. Now this way you do have to be careful too, because again, you can start sticking it everywhere. So don't, just be careful this way. So I have this and I'm holding it kind of inside out. And then I'm gonna flip it back in here in a minute, but I'm gonna line up my part where I want it, which is like right about there. Then I'm gonna kind of flip that back over. You wanna hold the hair, hold the baby hairs out of the way, hold the edges in from folding there, okay? So pay attention, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna place it exactly where you want. Again, guide it down each side and press as you're guiding, all the way down with the ear tabs. Okay, press, yes, press, press. And that's my leftover tape from my last back. Again, you can press it, make sure it's all on there. And then I actually use my fingers like this, and what this does is it just roughens it up and it pulls out whatever baby hairs you have there. And that's why I said in the earlier video, I actually prefer, when you're first starting, I think some people like it better this way, but you can try both and see what works for you. But yeah, it is not scary. It's not what people think it is. I think glue is definitely more intimidating, but the freedom that comes from using tape is seriously amazing. You don't have no joke like going anywhere, guys. Unless you just have like a really, really greasy forehead, I don't think that this is gonna go anywhere. All right, guys, I hope that was a good tutorial for you, and I hope everybody can try this and